Hey, what if I told you that presence isn't something you do, but it's something that happens to you? You don't need to manufacture it or perform it. Instead, you make some space, you receive what's already there, and then presence shows up. Many high performers believe that they have to act presence into being, right? And I want to help you reframe that a little bit today. I'm JB Bolton, by the way. I'm an executive coach, and I work with leaders who want not just more impact, but they also want some grounded clarity. And so it's not at all uncommon for this topic of presence or mindfulness to show up. And today, I want to share kind of a shift that I think will help you access presence more reliably, not as a skill to force, but rather as a channel to open. So we often approach presence almost like a performance, right? How do I do it? How do I be more present? Is my posture right? Am I performing the right way? Am I giving off the right vibe? Am I answering the question correctly, or whatever the case may be? These are all outputs, though. The deeper work is internal and it's receptive. It's receiving instead of giving. So you think of presence not as a task to complete, but as a gift that you open and receive. And if you can get that shift right, if you can get that mind shift, that transformative thinking or that reframe right, it changes everything. The question becomes not how do I do presence better, but more how do I kind of remove whatever's blocking that presence so I can allow it to arrive. I've got good news. The answer is so simple that it lies in what most of us learned in grade school, our five senses. Plus, there's one reliable anchor that you can lean into, which is your breath. You don't have to learn new superpowers to master this presence thing. You already have the hardware. Presence comes via sight. What do you see in the space in front of you? Lights, shapes, colors. When you look around without labeling things, what are you seeing? What about sound? Ambient noises, silence, your own inner voice, listening without judgment. That's a form of receiving. What are you hearing right now? Touch, the feeling of clothes against the skin, the pressure under your feet, the air on your face. What are you feeling right now? Smell and taste. Many times these are often undervalued, subtle scents, flavors that ground you back into what's present. You all know when you have that smell that reminds you of a vacation, a person, a trip, a moment in your childhood. They are very, very powerful receptors to presence. And then, of course, there's breath. It's always with you. It's this bridge between doing and being. And when you really connect with this breath, it can really help you be present. So let me invite you to do a quick, stay with me here, do a quick micro pause with me, okay? So pause. If it helps, you can close your eyes. Inhale. Deep breath in, 3 seconds. Exhale. Let it go, 3 seconds. Just notice that breath. Do it again. Notice that breath moving in and out. Take a moment to sense where your body is in contact with your chair, maybe your feet on the floor, that connection of your feet to the ground. What are you hearing right now? Is it distant? Is it near? Is it subtle? What are you feeling? Any textures? Is there air moving against your skin? Just receive. Don't judge. You don't even need to respond. Just receive. What are you receiving right now? Even in 30 seconds, an opening like that can really reset your nervous system. There are studied benefits to presence and mindfulness. Why do you bother kind of opening up or being receptive or sitting there? The benefits are real, especially for leaders. So there's stress reduction and emotional regulation, right? Mindfulness and presence lower cortisol. They calm reactivity and they help you respond rather than react. That's very powerful. You get sharper focus and cognitive clarity. When your mind's less scattered, you can see more clearly. You make better decisions. And you resist that distraction. There's improved emotional intelligence and relational depth. You perceive others more fully. You listen more deeply. You connect more authentically. Life will flash by you if you do not stop to receive that moment. Connect with your senses and your breath, and you'll be able to be more present. So that when you're telling yourself, oh my gosh, I know everyone wants me to be present here. Take a deep breath, relax, and just receive. What are you hearing, smelling, sensing, feeling? Right? You also get some leadership resilience and insight. From this place, you get some more creativity, more readily accessible to you. You recover faster. You lead without burning out. These are not soft benefits, folks. They fuel influence. They fuel trust. And a big one for us, sustainability, being able to show up again and again and again and again. So here's what you can do. Next time you find yourself saying, I need to be present, and you can even schedule. Gosh, sometimes it's if you don't have a scheduled meditation or kind of a quiet time that you can press into, you might consider working that into your daily rhythm a couple times a day. And what you have to do is stop doing and receive. Right? So what are you sensing? Use your 5 senses. If it helps you, you can journal those things down. And then you can also decide if you want in those moments to respond to those. One of my favorite responses is gratitude. Gratitude. So just a thankfulness for what you are receiving, right? Hey, thank you for that light. Thank you for the sound of my daughter's voice. Thank you for the sound of these leaves in this tree. Thank you for the sense to be able to see what is well and not well in this situation, right? Gratitude is a great response to that presence. And just notice, right? Just track the difference. Notice how reactivity starts to soften, how you feel more connected, and how clarity emerges for you. You're not mastering a new technique. This is what's so cool. You're just creating more capacity for what is always possible using these tools that you already have. It's not something you earn, okay? Presence is not something you earn by doing it better, by a better posture, or by being more sophisticated with the approach. It's already yours. You don't do it, you receive it. And you do that with what you already have, your senses, your breath, and your acceptance. Listen, if this kind of thing is interesting to you as you grow in your leadership or you build your business, I welcome you to reach out. You can learn more at my website, boltonco.net, or you can send me a message. I'm always happy to explore what presence might already be ready to bring forward in your life. Thank you for being here with me. I look forward to hearing what arrives for you when you receive presence.